Hey, what is up guys, it's Zero here, back with another tutorial on my channel. I asked on Twitter if you guys wanted to see a tutorial on this text right here, because I did have a couple people ask me on how I made that text for like some of my banners. And so I tweeted this out, I said tutorial, and almost 30 of you guys did want it, so I guess that's what we're doing today. So yeah guys, let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, so here we are in Photoshop. I have CC 2015. So first thing you're going to do is go to File and then New or Control N, and then just make your document 1920 by 1080, the resolution at 72, and then just make this background color and then just set it to black and name it something. I'm just gonna name it text. So here we have our just black background. So you're gonna go over to your type tool or click T and you're just gonna type something else. So but you're gonna want to do it letter by letter. So say, like for this instance, I'm gonna do text, so I'm just gonna do it letter by letter. So T right here, and then I'm just gonna hold Alt and drag to make another one, and then that'll be the E, and then this will be the X, and then this will be the T. So you're gonna do that for every letter that like you need or whatever. And then just, whoops, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, so that's that. This is gonna annoy me, so there's that. I'm gonna switch that out with a T or with an E and then an X, and there you go. So you have them all like split apart, I guess, so they're each on their own layer. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna just go onto one of your letters over here, double click to open up the blending options, and if you only see a couple, just go to reset default list, and the first thing you're gonna add is gradient overlay, and it's really just a simple gradient. So see here I have some right here, but you just kind of select the color you want to do. So I'll just do like, I don't know, like a mintish color, I guess. And I'll do it like fairly dark down here, so somewhere around here. Copy it, and then you're gonna want to like, so here I'll start off clean. So you just click on like the black to white one, double click on the first one, find your color, and then it's somewhere towards the middle you're gonna click and it'll make a new one. You're gonna put in the same color but make it like brighter, like by a lot, and then your final one at the very end, you're just gonna do the same thing. But then once you put it up to the very brightest, you're gonna drag it this way, I guess, kind of ish. So I'm just gonna make the dark one a little bit darker. So you should have something like this, and then you can save it by clicking new, and then just click OK. So the opacity, I just have it on all the way up, blend mode normal, and you can just really Twitter. Are you serious? All right, and then you can just change the angle if you want. I'll just put it to 90, and then the scale, I just have it default. And the next thing we're going to do is add an inner glow, and let me just reset this. And so you could just like switch the opacity and whatnot, but you're going to make the size kind of something like, so it looks something like this, and then just kind of mess with the choke, the range, and then the opacity. I like to keep it at color dodge. I don't know why. And I guess you could change this to the contour and just make like something like this, I guess, and then just mess with this. So you could just mess with all these settings, but I think this looks pretty good. And then just click OK, and you're gonna right click it and click copy layer style, and then shift click these letters. So click on your next letter and then hold shift and then click on the last letter, and then just right click and paste layer style. So now all of the letters have it. And you could just close these right here, and you're just gonna select them all by holding shift, right click, and then just rasterize layer style. And so this part gets kind of like a bit tricky, I guess, but you're gonna go letter by letter. So I just disable these, go letter by letter, and what you can do is just like, whoops, just click Control, like select each of the letter, and then click Control J and then up and left, and then Control J up left, and just keep doing that like a ton of times. You could just go straight up or whatever, but I like to go like at certain angles. And then you just select all of these, right? Or not the very top one, because that one you don't want to mess with, but you're going to select the second to top of that letter and then go down and select the last one of that letter, right click, and you're going to click merge layers. So now it's just the top and then the thickness layer, I guess you can say. And so what you're going to do is on the thickness layer, this one, you're just going to click on it, click Control U, and just bring down the lightness. I don't know, maybe like negative 20-ish or something. And there you go. So you have your like 3D-ish letter, and you can just select both of them now, right click, and then merge the layers. And so now you have your 3D letter, and you're basically just going to do this for all of your letters. So it's simple, just again Control J, but this time I'm going to go down, right, 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 whatever, right? You get it. And then do the same thing, merge them, and then Control U, negative 20, and then right click, merge, and now you have your second letter. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you just got to do that for every single one of the letters. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So yeah, guys. Alright guys, so now that we have all of our letters right here, as you can see, you're just going to kind of want to arrange them, I guess. So just select letter by letter, and I just kind of go like big, small, you know, kind of pattern-ish. So just like, I don't know how to necessarily explain it, but I just kind of mess with this right here, and just with all the letters, kind of, I guess. I'm not sure, like, just kind of do what I'm doing. But there you go. So now it's kind of like randomized. It's not like all just flat out like that. And so once you have that, you can just select all of them and then merge them. So now it's just one layer. And what you're going to want to do is just with the layer selected, click Control Shift X to go to your liquify, and you're just going to kind of like mess with it, you know. Yeah, so I guess you just kind of mess with this like a little bit, and you just kind of mess with it, like not too much. Just kidding, you freaking go with it like freaking haywire. I don't know, just go nuts. I mean, whatever, right? YOLO, swag it, mate. Well, yeah, don't listen to me, but I don't know, just kind of do something crazy, I guess. This doesn't look too good, but moving on, whatever. So now you're gonna duplicate the layer, and you're gonna add some like layers. I don't know what you freaking call them, filters, I guess. But on the duplicate, go to filter gallery, and the first one I'm gonna add is cutout, and it's in the sketch. It's in one of these tabs. Just which one is it in? Yeah, it's in the artistic tab. You can pause it and copy my settings over here. But that's the first one I add, and I usually put it to like soft light. Whoops. And just turn down the opacity. Like it has to be like a subtle look, not like crazy. But yeah, so then you're gonna duplicate the layer again, and on the duplicate, you go to filter gallery, and the next effect we're gonna add is poster edges. So this one's in this one of these tabs. Whoops, it's in the artistic. You can copy down my settings again, but again, I just put it on soft light and just turn down the opacity, and we're gonna duplicate it once more. Control J, and then go to filter gallery, and you're gonna put chrome, and you can pause it and put down my settings or whatever, and then just go down to soft light again and turn it down, and just like erase it in some areas where it's like a little too much, I guess. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the text itself. Now we're just gonna add a little bit of more stuff. So you're gonna select all of these, and then just click Control J, and then Control E, was it? I don't know, just merge them. And so now you have like the text with all of its effects on one layer, but it's duplicated. So you're just gonna make the duplicate, put at the very bottom, and then just kind of like, you know, do this kind of ish, and go to liquify again. So Control Shift X, and just kind of mess with it. Well, not that much, but you do mess with it, I don't know, a little more. I mean, this is all optional, I guess, but this is just how I make it. So I just kind of go like a little bit crazy with it. And so once it's like that, you just, with that layer selected, go to filter, blur, lens blur, and I just put the radius to 8, and that's about all I change. Change the opacity to like 30 or something. And so now you have this text, right? And you're gonna make a new layer above everything. Whoops. And get your brush tool, just select the soft brush, it's default in Photoshop, and just hold Alt and select one of like the main colors of your text, and just make your brush bigger and just kind of brush over like that, and set the layer to like linear dodge and turn down the opacity. So I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, looks pretty dank, am I right, guys? But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the tutorial. You can mess around with it a lot and just put more filters or whatever the heck if you're that Instagram chick, you know. But like, yeah, so you could just put more stuff and whatnot. And yeah, but why do I keep saying and? Yeah, I sound like a gosh damn idiot. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like it, to subscribe and all that crap, and I will see you all next time.